Yo, happy Thursday. Welcome into Real Routes number 13. We are here in Panama City. And, oh my goodness. What do we have here? Okay. Oh, Dramir, thanks for the sub, too. Thanks for flying into Seattle. You're coming in from RDU, right? Yeah, you can either call me Nick or you can call me Hermanos. It's in Spanish, just so you know. Hermanos y Hermanas de Venezuela is the full name. We are flying over to Maracaibo, final destination Caracas Maiquetia tonight. And the Last Man Dog will be on the network tonight. There was control just a little bit ago, but it just went off. So probably not going to see any control, but I figure we just get the name out on Ibeo. Now feel free to join on the network or on multiplayer in MSFS. We are on US West. Flight time out to Maracaibo first be about an hour and 30 minutes. And over to Caracas will be less than an hour. So that's the plan. Although getting things started and in the right order is going to be probably pretty long today because I have not flown this plane in far too long. Could be back in it though. What's up, Stug? And Badger, good to see you. Uh, as usual, I need to sit and absorb buttons for a second to remember my flowage. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, is it the Airbus one that I sent to you? Straight into the APU start here. Can't you just what's the calibration? Is there calibration of the tablet in this plane? Can't you just strip everything? Like go to a default profile and just use it manual? I mean, you're gonna be in auto throttle 98% of the flight anyway, right? That's what I have to do when my peripherals break, and I have to use like the Extreme 3D Pro or something.
Autopilot.
Switch between the Neo and the 738. Do you have the Mad Dog? It's up there on my list. It's in my S tier. If you look at the, I ranked all the aircraft that I have, and I talked specifically about some of the frustrations that I know people have.
Overspeed.
Oh, you fly X-plane? Okay. Leonardo has it over there too, right? Or did he just have it in FSX or something? I feel like he has a P3D version too. Anyway, that's cool. Tokumen 1011. Alright, let's get into some load and make sure that... No. I think I should be able to get... Let me just check. Fantastic. We need to get auxiliaries. Oh, cool. Yeah, I got on Seattle Tower last night because I saw some people. It was kind of weird because most of the time you see traffic in the U.S. and there's never anyone on ATC wise, and it always picks up around midday. But there were like 4 or 5 on the docket for Seattle at like, I don't know, 6 p.m. I was like, yeah, I'll jump off for a couple hours. One of them ended up like he was like one of those freight haulers. Is in a heavy, and he ended up, I think he fell asleep or something. His plane did like a spin over Seattle and headed out over the water, and then eventually disconnected. And I had one guy that reconnected like 3 different times for, I don't know what issues he was having. It was an interesting session. Did not record it. Just a quick reminder before we get too deep in here. Please check out our website at hermanosva.org. Learn how we connect all flight simulation, math content, city building content to the great work we do down in Western Venezuela. And you can become a sustaining member today over at the Patreon. Access to liberties, sceneries, and a bunch of other random stuff that I'll put out there. Full lessons for math stuff, and also recipes and other stuff that I share along the way. Patreon.com/hermanosva. Need beer? Yeah. Couldn't hurt. Oh god, he's gonna be a menace. Is this a TCAS off kind of night? Is that what's gonna happen? Alright, now we'll get into load. No cargo. That doesn't sound like us. Takeoff 56. I gotta change this all to kilos real quick. Oh, where do you control, Dremir? CF, let's see, 67. I think we can have, we'll put in 1,500 and 1,000. Okay, fuel 9, so 7, 2 going in the center today. Are you going? Oh, I think I've seen some of your messages about getting the checkout for that. That must be you then. Now I'm starting to correlate you with the Discord. So, Dan said he was going to check me out last week for New York, but he's a busy man. I'm getting my ADC apparently maybe Sunday. I have to get it done before I go back for work here in the fall. So otherwise, I just don't have the time. And they're very picky about timing because available traffic. It's like, I mean, we really should have some more people adjust to U.S. times if we're going to be controlling and having a system in the U.S. We shouldn't have to be locked into European times. It's like, who is actually available to do this between 11 and 1 Pacific, you know, like during a workday? It's like, it doesn't seem realistic to me. Conditions are dry. We're going to take off. Last I checked, there's going to be 2-1 left. Yeah, that still holds. I mean, it's pretty dead wind, but you got no RNAV departures this way, so we're going straight to the Dogan VR. Going into the Oats. It's not doing that. I'm doing 2-1. What did I say? 2-1 left. Not gonna set that to 15. PNH is 10-11. That looks fine, except I just need. Gonna need takeoff weight here. 59.5. I don't remember if it takes decimals. Yeah. Auto completes. Nice. Okay, 29, 33, 42. Láser, indeed. Headed into our VA hub in Maracaibo first, and then over to Caracas Maiquetia. No departures, so TBG. And we'll activate that. How dare I, L&D. Superior 650. To console? What is it here? What did I give you guys? I don't remember. It's changed in Discord, by the way, because we're flying, we're departing to the south. It is. Console. And direct Bobats. And actually, we don't need to do that. We just need to do Maracaibo about 1. And to the ILS 3 left. Transition is going to be... Don't I normally take Huero or Model? Perón. Yeah. That's a bit of a sidestep there. We'll probably be on some sort of heading at that point. That's no big deal. I heard like a coyote or something. Hold on 1 sec. The heck? What's your VA, Dramir? Okay, we get some perf. Up to 330 today. And 9,000 on a normal. Zero fuel weight is... Reserves today. 4.1. Zero 7917. A little bit headwindy. Not too bad though. I've seen worse. Okay, B speeds. 29:33. You fly for 5? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even start. Man, I forgot they have that. Start that. Okay. Give that a second to load. We'll take a look outside in a moment. I'm just gonna keep that active because I'm gonna tell the menu to pull the bridge in a second anyway. There's Badger. There was one other. Oh, look, it's Ace. There was one other guy on. Oh, MPMG Tower's on. Interesting. That's right next door, but yeah, it's right on the canal. DFR traffic over there. Badger in the CJ4. What is he? Oh, I bet Ace is flying the. I bet he's flying the Concorde. All right, we'll give this a second to load. I'm gonna fill my water and I'll be right back. Yeah, good question. So he's normally you see if someone's lower, you just see them on the ground. You don't see them in the ground. But if there's a mismatch, if I'm higher, or if I'm lower rather, he'll appear higher on my screen. I don't know. It's model matching stuff. Model matching weirdness. Half loaded. For Southwest or yeah, we're pretty relaxed. It's more a group of people committed to the charity work we do. That's why we have our hub down in Venezuela, and we we have primarily two kind of phases. We do Saturday, more group flying stuff, and tends toward more GA stuff on Saturdays, just within or near Venezuela. And then we have an airliner group that is usually making its way somewhere around the world eastbound. Right now I'm in Guinea, headed to the Middle East, and then we'll continue. We use On Air, which is like a persistent economy platform for simulations. So it's good stuff. Spicy dill pickle almonds with a Miller Lights. You got some stream food there, Mr. Nolan. Oh yes, bad midwife, sorry. My apologies, sir. I heard a ding. Did you guys hear a ding? I heard a ding. She's still yakking in the background. But we're gonna be good here. I can't remember. I think this plane will auto disconnect. Nope, never mind. That's why I stay connected. So does it auto close? It says it's all closed. Interesting. Oh, I hear that. Yeah. Door? Oh, I've had that before. I don't know. That's a bug or what that is. Right. Let's get this thing started, shall we? You know they didn't even have a default, right, guys? Super triggering for the longest time. In fact, I don't know if it does or if it's just Navigraph data that has one now. How you about to leave out Panama City, dude? That's just a no. Panama City traffic lost data. 941, push back on a Lima taxi, runway 21 left via Lima. Panama. Oh God, that's enough, thank you. See, L&D has graced us with his presence as well. Bruh. All right, let's do this. Hey, you know he made a Flight Sim Studio on the 175, I think, or the 170. He just told me earlier today. And I'm gonna be flying that soon because they just updated and I'm curious. Oh, we got another silver bullet up in here. Yes. Yes. Oh, is that Stuggo? Hey, thanks, Tremere. Appreciate you stopping by to chat. Hope to see you again, either flying with or I'll catch you on the scope. Going ahead, alright. Panama City traffic, last at 941 entering runway 21 left for departure direct to Leon, VOR. Okay. Should have 15 in. You know what time it is? Let's do this.
Auto brake. Auto brake. Auto brake. Auto brake. Auto brake.
Takeoff thrust set. Click. 80 knots, cross check. V1. Rotate. Positive rating. Gear up, lights out. Flying front set.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
If you're on the west side of the city, then yes, Ace. That's probably the big canal that you're seeing over there. Panama City traffic, last at 941, straight out 4000, final call. Panama City. This is gonna be a turn right here. Woo-wee.
Stabilizer motion.
Look at Patcher. Oh my god. Good to have you back, sir. It's good to have you back. Thanks to everyone who's flying tonight. L&D, Ace as well. Stug. And to everyone who keeps supporting us. Frickin' Dan Herman. Yo, what's up with that checkout over at JFK, man? Man is slacking. Training schedule as bad as his golf shot. Jesus. How you doing, DP? DP? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not honestly gonna have a lot of time to control with this school year coming up. And New York, of course, is not really the area I dwell. So, perhaps next summer. I don't feel like it. I'm trying to get this ADC thing set up, and there was some miscommunication between the trainer, through which I was under the impression I was going to do the practical this Sunday, and somehow, because he said I could do theoretical and practical on the same day, and I was like, okay, how's Sunday work? And then he was like, oh no, we'd just be doing Yeah, I got Daniel. We'd just be doing the theoretical. I'm like, wait, hold up. I thought we just went through this. Anyway, we're trying to work it out. I mean, I guess he's gonna work out, like, there's like an announcement spot for that, right? So we can get some traffic, I guess. And I'm just doing tower, right? There she is, Daniel. What you know about that mad dog? Just join the training department? Heck yeah, man. Just reassign the training to yourself, man. No, I'm kidding. I'll try to work this out. It's gotta happen though before the school year starts, because I'm not gonna have the hours, man. People trying to get me to do this like 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. slot Pacific. I'm like, dude, what do you think I do during the day? You got this flying everywhere? Polluted streets out back. I literally had to do a VA flight overnight to make it work. I mean, I'm lazy for a few hours a week when I'm streaming. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's why I decided on Sunday and hopefully a 10. But the problem is, this is one of the hotter weeks we've had, so it's like I can't be sitting here until, you know, whatever, noon or 2 p.m. or trying to muddle through stuff when it's like I gotta get my AC on. Like there's a whole passive heating and cooling process that has to happen with this house appropriately. Otherwise, we get stuffy and, you know, 85 indoors. It's no bueno, man. Exactly, stuck. Yeah, you know, the other thing I saw is that South America, you know, they're in like midwinter right now, and there's a good amount of just like 100 plus temps. Like, what? Hey, thanks, Daniel. We'll see you soon. Appreciate you, man. Drop a like before you leave, if you don't mind. Much appreciated. Smashed it! Attaboy. And on that note, if you guys like what you see, like the channel, like the direction, like the cause above all, please give us a like. Consider subscribing today. This is our new avenue of presentation, as tomorrow will be the last regular Twitch stream for the Hermanos VA channel as we head up to Svalbard. We will have something like bi-weekly Hermanos only stuff going on over there over the course of the year, but gonna really focus on tightening up the editing and getting some stuff going here on the YouTube. Like the face. Yeah, Comanche's, I saw a boost after I changed the, thumbnail. I didn't clear the background off of that autopilot image, which it's just kind of jarring to look at on a, it looks really like a, kind of a patch job, thumbnail when you've got the, white background on an image or whatever. So, it's true, man, thumbnails matter. A lot. Like, way more than you would ever think. It's kind of like cheesy, to be honest. Balance way too much and over the top versus too little. Honestly, like the Turn series and some of the stuff you're going to continue to see underneath all of this. I've been kind of doing some backed work on some of the older videos, but you're going to see some of those fall away, and I'm going to make sure there's a thematic, kind of a thread between, playlists and getting some cards and stuff on older videos and making sure that they have appropriate thumbnails and all that stuff. So it's not, I don't not enjoy it, but there are times when it just feels like, why? Then I'll see, like, your editing efforts are rewarded because, more people leave a comment, or like, I did a poll recently about my S-tier aircraft from the 50 plus aircraft brief review video, and I was just shocked to see that people responded to the poll, because last time I did a poll, I had radio silence, my guy. So people are kind of keeping up with the community tab a little bit too, which is exciting. I still think L&D was talking to me about potentially getting like flight plans and stuff up there. It's just like, oh, putting information in so many different places is like, it's firstly hard to remember, and secondly, it's even if it's not a waste of time, it sure feels like it. Yo, what up, Nizzy? Yeah, I know it has LD. I know you're right. It's just... Fallout Fout. Oh, there's another Mad Dog flying into Maracaibo. He'll be in way before us. What airline is that? ULA? Might be a virtual airline. It's probably a virtual airline. Doesn't say anything. Alright, almost to cruise. And centers are about to come off. Center tanks. Center pumps, rather. And Stug is headed over with the dog co-pilot. Looking very nice. Bit worried about his ATC communications, but sure they'll get over it. I can just bark back. See you later, Panama. Gonna hit the Colombian coast just north of Monteria. We are cruising. He probably is. Sorry, I had to run upstairs. He probably is sitting still. Probably passed out. doing the Maracaibo in about 40 minutes. So make a good time. And a relatively short hop over to Caracas after 260 miles, something like that, 280 miles. Last Hit hardly does any domestic anymore. With the Mad Dogs. I think at one point they did Margarita, Maracaibo, and they did Margarita, Barquisimeto. I haven't seen any of those. Mostly doing, and by the way, 941 is Panama to Caracas. No stop in Maracaibo. But we're stopping because it's a hub and I just want to break things up. But then they also do, they do La Romana, República Dominicana to Maiquetia, and they do Santo Domingo to Maiquetia. That's all they're running right now with these plates. This is, of course, the older. This is not their current livery either, but I wanted to fly the throwback because last time we flew the white one, and I think this one looks nicer. Yeah, the white boop, exactly. A rare no-show for Mr. G-Funk. I know he was doing, he probably flew out to the Middle East. I don't know where he ended up. I don't think he posted where he was, but I assume he probably finished the job, so he's been flying a lot today. Probably getting his COD fix. He's busy watching people still. Oh yeah, on the bench. On the Williamsburg bench. Bienvenidos a Colombia. Next time you see mountains, it'll be just about time to descend. Yeah. I hope he did. No, I don't. Nah, he's a good sport. I don't think he got triggered by all my yapping in the Discord. Skin's too thick for that. So, do you guys know why when Panama is involved in a streaming event, why I start there rather than flying in? It's because there's like a CGL, something that I'm not able to remove from the sim that causes that whole area to be white if I fly into it. If I start there, none of that exists. It's fine. It's all rendered from the beginning. That's why I don't really fly in there anymore. There's a few spots like that in the Caribbean too. Bonaire, I think, is one. I don't think San Andres, the island that we passed a little bit ago. Actually, no, that's the north. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's way further north. I don't think San Andres is like that. There are a few others in Colombia too that are like that. I can't tell if it's all V-Pilot stuff. I think it might be, to be honest. Because, well, I don't know how close we're going to fly to Barranquilla. Sorry, Valledupar. Not close enough probably to see it, but I know that one as well. There's a white block. Doug, that storm pass you up yet? Oof. Floods? You didn't get flooded, did you? Oh, so about the, approach speed of, L&D, huh? Got him! Oh, what up? Ace is back. He must have made his trip, back from, from the Jack in the Box. Oh, the joke is that, Badger, I think you were around actually the first time he did that. It was actually in Panama. it was where it all started. So L&D, like, he went around like twice, but it was like we were just all sitting there waiting. We waited like 15 minutes as a group, and he was coming in really slow, and then he did like 2 go-arounds as well, super slow. I was like trying to close down the stream. He's like going and going and going, and then he froze, and then he went a little bit further. Yeah, we all know taking your dog for a walk is just code for getting some churritos. No te me hagas. Ace. Ace is on a diet. I can't picture it, man. I'm sorry. I can't. Just see some of the mountains outside of Santa Marta over there, kind of under LD-ish. There's someone transmitting a little bit of static over Unicom. I don't know where they are, but I'm hearing it. CJ4 is a good plane to fly along with the Mad Dog. It's not as fast as some of the others. Some of the other airliners. I mean, I'm talking about like 20 to 30 knot difference. Not a huge difference, but I did bump it up to Mach 0.79. Which, flight this distance, I'm not really gonna gain too much on it, even over the whole course of the flight, which is, whatever, 600 miles or something. Might catch a total of, might make up a total of maybe 20 nautical miles. Yeah, we've done this one a lot. Actually, I think we've done this route the most in the DC-6, to be honest. Which is, of course, quite a bit longer. It's like 2.5 hours. We'll be back in it soon enough, man. It's always in the rotation on Saturdays, so... I think I want to do some bush stuff, though, this week. Saturday. I haven't decided yet. Like some Antonov 2, maybe. I want to focus on a little airport called UPDATED. It's a strip with a little bit of a cutout for taxi. It's a neat little place out south of the Orinoco. Nearest big airport to there is Puerto Ayacucho, so we'd probably somehow include that. I'll have to take a look at jobs. But that's where I'm thinking we'll be Saturday. Want to keep it pretty easy because I'm going to be out all day Saturday. My son's running a triathlon. So I don't really know what the... I mean, the event, I don't think his is going to be much longer than about an hour and a half. But, you know, take him out to lunch and hang out somewhere. We went to the beach today. That was nice. Flew a kite. Stunt kite. Good day. Yeah, the two-handled ones. They're super fun. And then, of course, my son, like, totally tangled it up. Like, I have never seen a knot that bad. I'm just like, bro, we're getting home. You're going to sit down, and you're going to pick it apart. And then you're going to read your summer reading. He's like, well, that's lame. I was like, enjoy the rest of your time here, because that's what's happening tonight. Oh, I gave up on goals for that long ago with all the mandatory reading I have to do. I usually get like one in. I've read a bunch of this this book on Napoleon that I hadn't read since college. And it was really more of a skimming in college because I had to write it quick. I had to use it as a source in like one paper. But I remember it being a good book, and then I, at some point, wanted to read it. So, so I start it, right? And I'm like flying, it's well written, like I'm flying through this thing. And I get to page, I don't know what it is, it's like 90 something. And there's like 150 pages of the book are cut out as a hole in the middle. And I was like, what is going on here? It's like someone made like a stash box in the book, cut out a bunch of pages. And so I found out it was my daughter, and I was like, why would you do that? She's like, I was going to hide my earrings in it. It's like, oh my god. Stop! Stop it! So yeah, that one's got to get reordered. And then I was doing a group read with Mr. Buffalo Chip, who you may remember better. I sent him a book that I thought would be a good read. It was written by a professor of mine back in the day. And other than that, really, I haven't. In terms of joy reading, anyway, I do all sorts of reading for curriculum development. And I read something that I did the translation and editing for. It's like a major math publication. It was originally published in Spain, and then later in Mexico. So I finished that in mid-July. And that was, I don't know, that was 520 pages, something like that. So. Conso is the mark of the border between Colombia and Venezuela. That will be top drop is just after that. Gonna be going down to 2,000 for the ILS into 03 left. It's pretty standard. It's 1860. It's maybe we can go 1900. But usually I'm because of the, like, I know coming from this direction and having that DME arc, I usually just end up intercepting it on heading a little bit further out anyway, so it's like 1862 or something. 1860, yeah. I mean, at that point, I'm pretty sure it's a recommendation because you're not doing that with instruments, I don't think. Are you at 330? Mine's just after. You still have the scenery? She's still holding up. Some of those letters and stuff on the buildings get kind of chunky to load in these days. I mean, I don't think that hasn't been updated in 3 years. I don't think so. At least we don't have the glide slope crash on 3 left. I'm glad he made that update before not touching it. There was a time, I think actually it may still be removed from flightsim.to, so don't misplace that one, guys. You ain't getting it back. I do not have a relationship with the person who made this one, so I would not know where to start if I lost it. Well, I know you started, you were talking about the cloud printing that's on some parts down here, and thinking that was your issue, and then we told you that's not your issue. But then I know you're having like the loading stuff under you. I think everyone has that. Lago de Maracaibo out in front. Oh yeah. Mega Chad, what is this? This is the Mad Dog MD82 flying into Maracaibo. Mitar, you just have Windy available because there's no station active right now. But altimeter is going to be pretty close to standard. Looks like low pressure is really over Panama right now. 2992 is what I have in, and wind is going to be. It's variable over the airport, 2 to 3 knots. No, we don't crash. We deliver goods out in this area like we do with our nonprofit organization out here in Western Venezuela. Alright, well, that dude got reported. I did add, I think I need to add a couple, I think I need to add at least probably Blue and L&D. But I added G-Funk last night as a mod, so he's not in tonight. It's alright though, we don't, it's weird though, we got one, last night and one tonight. It's kind of back-to-back nights. Strange. Anyway, now that that's handled, speeds and altitudes look pretty good. Down we go. No one left on the ground in Monaco, so. Blue, how is BG3 going? Blue, I think, is still alive over on Twitch. Want to pop in and harass him for a little bit on the side. By all means. 10 would be 5. 0, 5, so 0, 5. Yeah, put that in. No, we're not flying to Caracas at 310. Heck no, that's more like a 210 flight. 230 maybe. Alright. Got it all in so I can just switch when we're ready. Music can come down at this point. I'm thinking 230. I thought 210. We should rather do 230. Better. We keep them pretty low. Domestic. I don't really see stuff that's scheduled out here IFR wise anyway that's much above 250. I mean, it's just not. If you're going from, you know, like Maracaibo to Ciudad Guayana, maybe something far, you know, but not that many. LND's coming in on the north end there. It's a recommendation for fuel. We gonna put, it looks like no centers, but just left and right main for the refill. I think turnaround mode's still on, so we'll see if everything clears out when I land. We'll just be able to roll back out pretty quick to 3 left. These clouds not producing rain until the mountains is what I'm told these days. We slipped right back into a drought down at the farm, so it's tough going. But I am happy to report that another litter of piggies was born. I'll post some pictures for Saturday. So that's good. Some trading opportunities and income there for the people. Yes, piggies. Tomahawks. Goose aren't really a thing. Not sure I ever saw a goose in my time down there. What's my vertical speed right now? 2300? Yeah, 2300. I think I might override speed. Where is, they just have 250 at 10, at 240, at 285, Bobat, 240 at Bagum. This feels a little fast to me, but We can override a little bit later. Badger making the in-turn. I am going to be faster on approach, yeah. Especially if I'm rolling with VNAV here. Yeah, you're about 45 seconds ahead of me. Maybe a minute. Maybe a minute. I just saw you make that turn. We're just about to. It's trying to find a piece of the arc. I'm not sure about this actually. Just in case. Yeah, I think I should have left that little. It had that little piece of arc in there. That's why it's being all funky.
Slats extended.
I can pull down now because I'm off enough. 2,700, Jesus. I don't think that's necessary here. I think the only sticky issue, the part is going to be final approach. Nobody needs eardrums. Oh god. Okay. It's looking pretty good. I'm shortly going to be at 180. So, well, I know your V approach is like, what, 98? So, still double. You're still 250, okay. I think you're gonna be fine. Well, you had one in, where did you end up? Was it in Rhodes? Where G-Funk was like, oh yeah, he did it. Uh-oh. I've got to pause here. I'm hanging. There it goes. Yeah. Derping along. Just about 15 miles out. Hey, I see Buffalo down there. Senor Buff. Let's see if we can grab the localizer here. Get a zoom. Localizer. Got nothing laterally. I'm gonna have to do some guiding here.
Flaps 15. Gear down, free green.
Is it not? Oh, hold up. Wait. Yeah, no, it's in. What the heck? That's a no. Huh. Missed entirely. Okay then. Let's get AP off.
Flaps 28.
Good weather today anyway.
Flaps 40.
"12 in the face gusting." Huh. Oh, he ballooned a little bit there.
100. Sink rate. Sink rate. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Two in reverse.
Welcome to Maracaibo.
Reverse lights out. $60.
Follow L&D here. Yeah, I'm not taking off again. I just need a boost to get around this corner. Oh, Stug's already here. I thought Stug would have been further away. Wonder if he got the glide slope. I had the GS indicator, but I could never get localizer for whatever reason. It's just kind of weird. There he is. Welcome in, Stuggy. I don't know where Ace is at this point. I don't know if she's in turnaround mode. I feel like not. Remember, secondary is reliable in this plane. Can't remember. I may have to open the exterior app. See if I can clear everything out before we head to Caracas. Taking that, Kate? I don't remember where the, is he taking the first one? I think he's taking the first one. I think there's one kind of, it's like a half right in between, so I'll go next to him. Like 5 minutes down? Okay. Aeropuerto Internacional La Chinita, also known as our hub for the VA. I think it actually, wait, did it actually put you in an E-Jet? Did it actually match it to the Flight Sim Studio one? It's a 175 though, right? You're flying a 190. Let me see if... turning engines off and stuff, I think might clear stuff out in this plane, if I remember. Will the main door open? It will not. Aww. Oh, because the plane's on. I literally was just talking about that, was I not? Air to on. Okay, we gotta pull those guys. Now it opens. Great. Okay. What are you cautioning about? Okay, so cleared that out. Did it clear? It looks like it did. Yes. Good. Okay. So we can go straight in. Ace, let me know when you're on final. That'll be 03 left. Gonna be on the Bobat 1 departure. And I'm just gonna swap codes really quick here. That's just a disconnect sound from IBAO. Okay, Bobats to... Oh. It doesn't have to Mauroa, does it? Utpil. Interesting. Bobat 1 to Bobat. Well, there's a problem with that. Oh, I had the Utpil one in here. That's not right. Let me change that. Oh, Bobat 1. That's... I don't really like that departure. I'm gonna go with Utpil. I'm gonna change that. It's not letting me. Let me see if I change runway. Race. Utpil's not even in there. Oh, 2-1 left, that's why. No. Okay, I know why now. What's the... I feel like headed this direction, I used to use a SIBA. Mauro one, that's what it is. Yeah, why would I use, yeah. That'll go straight to Mini Mauro, that's what we want. And then we have Superior 52 to Puerto Cabello. And then we have the Aldac one from Puerto Cabello. Yes. Into the ILS for 10. And I think this is where I always... If you do one of these, you end up way past Maiquetia, and then you have to circle all the way back around on the DME arc. We don't want that one. We want... I think it's Romex. Yeah, it's Romex. And then I usually end up deleting Romex and just go to CF10. Are they? Well, it's getting over 30 the whole time, I thought. It's like 32 now. They used to be better, though, huh? Back when we did the Indonesia stuff? Yo, this plane, after one of the updates, it was, like, absolutely amazing. Still really good, don't get me wrong. Still an S tier for me, but I would have to agree that it seems like a little bit of performance loss. 15? Jesus. Yeah, no, that's no good. You don't want that. Okay, gonna grab some data over here. 89 at 16. It's 15. Do. Can't, I can get fuel in. Let me go over here. We're doing just outers and 130, 65, and 1500 and 1000 again. Great. 58.5, 51.9. It's gonna be in reserve 3.8. Fuel 7. Just gonna call it 7. And we're gonna be on a manual. Okay. We're gonna get a takeoff data. Actually, 1 second. What was that? 57.5? Three lefts. Wind is I'm just gonna have to look here. 356 at 9. Outside air temp is 28. Altimeter is 1013. 26, 31, 40. 31, 40. Great. Okay, set there. Let's go ahead and hopefully it's Oh, I didn't start on board. Shoot, gotta start on board. So many things I'm not used to because I'm just used to going and going and going. But on 40, set 150 there. Tops. $230. Trim 0.27. Yes, that's reset. Oh. Oh. It wasn't moving for a second. Okay. Unload's gonna be going pretty quick. Let me refill my water. I'll be right back. That was perfect timing. Okay, now we'll be right back. That's a P-38, so it must be Buffalo. Alright, we're back. Badger and L&D lined up. Stug switch planes. What plane are you in? I've seen a Bonanza, Stug. I was so tempted when I was descending. I'm not going to do it just because I want to keep it for real routes here. But I was really tempted to do a test on that E-Jet. We'll do I don't know, we'll do Caracas to Ciudad Bolívar or something. I'll do maybe a recorded. Try to pick a time when they're on control-wise and then post it offline. Because just trying to plan a stream during normal times is just not going to work for getting control and stuff. So I'll get some sort of like update review out for the E-Jet series. It's a pretty decent list of stuff that was worked on. Apparently the sounds, which I'm pretty pumped about. I might actually check it out just after the stream. Not do a full flight or anything, but just listen to it, start it up. Buffalo on the P38 escort there. Mr. Ace coming in. Oh my. Buffalo's doing all the aerobatics. I should actually just, well, yeah, you're not going to see a Concorde because I don't have the model, sadly. But Ace, if you're going to keep flying it, I may just grab the, at least for model. Because it's just, you know, it's annoying to not just see a Bonanza going 200 knots on the ground or whatever. You don't even see it and you own it? Ouch. Look, Ace got all set up. Look at him. Getting better. Oh my. Do you actually have your gear down, Buffalo? Welcome in, Ace. Alright, we go straight into start boarding. That's weird. That should not be 146. Should be loading 130. Well, the PAX number didn't take, I don't think. So, not sure what happened there. It went back. Oh, I think I needed to do it after the boarding. Otherwise it just defaults. So we're gonna have extra packs. I need to actually check. Is it still 57.5 for performance? Yeah, it still is. Okay. You posted it in Screenies? I don't see it. Oh. Oh, yeah. You have the generic. Yeah. Buffalo's gonna be a Buffalo. It's 29er. It might be. You know, it's actually. It's like 29er 88 here. To be honest. Because fuel elevation's like 240. So. Let's make some quick adjustments here. I don't think it's gonna be anything serious. 263140 still. So, yeah. $2,987 looks like 1011. Couple minutes to board and we'll be on our way over to Caracas Maiquetia. It's just gonna go all the way up to like 40,000 or something. Toss your chancla out, man. Delete that. Okay. Conquest Strike. Did you ever sort out? I don't remember at what point you left, Badger, but did you get the Hermano scenery? The farm scenery? I can't remember. Did you see the Chibo strike? The difference between you want to check your version, of course, and I don't think you number them by version or anything because there weren't huge updates, slight updates to like the helicopter pad lights, I think, and then like a fence misalignment thing. That's about it. That was really the only difference between the first one he gave us and the one that we're using now. Oh, it's G-Funk. What's up, man? Just about to do this little jaunt from Hub over to Maiquetia and call it a night here. Good landing into Maracaibo. Kind of ballooned on the approach a little bit, but it feels good to be back in the Dog. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's up to something tonight, but I couldn't remember what. So. Copy that, man. Batter's back, and Batter's flying with us tonight. G-Funk, which is awesome. And we had I had to handle some of your mod duties earlier. We had a troll come in talking about the towers or something, crashing and blah blah blah. So that had to happen. But other than that, pretty straightforward. Ace is in here. He keeps asking about you. Keeps calling you his sketty, I don't know what that's all about. I want to keep that from the wife. uh... He's asking for the Aunt Jemimas with water. You could probably find sweet tea in New York, but like at a McDonald's or something. Or at a Southern barbecue place, but I don't know if you're really gonna find the Aunt Jemimas with water, you know what I mean? It's different. They're built different down there. That diabetes in a milk jug, man. That's the vibe. actually. I need to call them to pull that. Go ahead and pull that, why don't you? Thank you. Oh, very cool. A Ruidias. Prospect. Oh my god, imagine, that's insane, dude. I went to school with a guy who would get blue drink. It was like fake blue raspberry drink. And it came in jugs. It was like unmarked basically. He would refer to it as KQ Soiree. Weirdest thing. That dude is that dude is something else, man. Uh 234. That's checked. That looks good. Let's go left. And get a little push. Bling! APU can come off. Teeth were non-existent. Badger practiced his Spanish up in here. What? Is there someone taxiing behind me? Oh no, Stug's just over there. Okay, he's in the H jet. I don't have that either. Right then. Let's get a move on here. Just go straight into that, it's fine. Okay. No traffic here or nor expected traffic over in Maiquetia. So while we are on network, is treating this more like a group flight. Over to Caracas. Flight time is air time is about 35 minutes. Total time, obviously, with the delays to the offload and loading. We should be on the ground in Maiquetia in about 45 minutes. Decent turnaround time. Definitely could have saved a few minutes by remembering to actually offload in the tablet, though. It's all good. It's on this flight, but not on a Mad Dog. It was on a very worn, older Model 7.3 when I did this. Pretty sure it was Combiasa. Might have been Acerica, though. I don't know. Acerica? I don't know, though. Were they still flying when I was down there? Can't remember now. Just for, like, I was there during their last years, I think. It was one of those two. It wasn't Lassiter. Yeah, it was, yeah, man, it was really worn, dude. I was like, there were moments of turbulence during that flight where I was like, things, there, I don't know, it's a bit different of a rickety sound. It's not like the normal kind of bouncy. It's like, you wonder if the seats are still screwed into the floor sound. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's not true. I was on. What do you mean? I was on departure and approach. We'll get some more cam action on approach into Maiquetia. Don't worry your pretty little head, Badger. No, man, I'm not doing rotor pedals. I refuse. I'm not doing control cams. I would do something like that if I had an actual cockpit setup. My mine is very bare bones. That's one thing if your camera is literally a wide lens looking at you, your hands, and your cockpit setup. Like I can get that, but other than that, I would not. So. Alright, let her rip, boys. Let's go to Maiquetia. Got the 13 fruits for the kid. Shh. Unacceptable. G-Funk. You're dead to me. There goes Badge. He's straight into the rollout there. No, rather L&D on the roll. Oh my god, Patcher's literally... He's in my eyebrow window. Instantly. What the heck? Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I didn't know if you were fine with this tonight because like I said, I remembered you were up to something. I was gonna ask you if you wanted to polish it up, take it out. Finally, I'm gonna get you back in it one of these times. Maybe I'll just only fly the Mad Dog on Saturdays, every Saturday, until you join, and then I'll put it away for a couple months. Stuck said he was having performance degradation. He was down to 15 frames when he landed in Maracaibo. I haven't experienced that tonight. Something on the runway crash you. What? What? Alright guys, let's go.
Takeoff thrust set. Right. 80 knots, roger. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up, lights out. Lap 0.
Stabilizer motion.
There's that bridge. Oh yeah. That's a vibe right there. Heck yes. Puente General Rafael Urdaneta. $23K 4 minutes later. Dang, G-Funk. What was the payout? What was the hourly? You should have gotten hourly on those. Probably, I might double that. I don't know. Beyond that is like, it seems ridiculous. You get to a certain number and it's like, what the heck? Doesn't make any sense. You didn't see any hourly last night? Why though? You don't. The job doesn't have to be done for that to work, as far as I know. Unless some setting didn't change on my side, maybe. Oops. I know why. I didn't key it in up here. Stupid. I didn't key in the localizer up there last time. That's why I didn't intercept. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, actually, I can check on my end too, because I should have gotten it. Let me check. I should, I don't know where I should actually look. I'll look at my company first, and I'll look at VA payouts. Let's see. I hope it doesn't mean the pilots you hire. That would be super lame. If the VA is paying hourly increases to the pilot within the pilot, like the pilots you hire for your company to actually fly. Let's see, so it was an 8.5 hour flight. Salary? No. Yeah, I didn't get anything either. Why? What's the VA paid out? Let me look at the VA payout screen. Maybe you only get the hourly pay once the job's complete too. Yeah, no, you probably won't, because I don't have any hourly, so. Salary to, FBOs, ownership, DC6. Yeah, there's no payouts in here. Maybe, hold on a second. Oh, I gotta set top at 230 to hold. Partnerships. No, it's not in there. It's not ranks. Where is this stupid item in the menu? No, it's in my VA in my regular company. Social. Dashboard. Nah, it's gotta come from here. So why did it not work? Manage roles. 10,000 per flight hour. For the founder, manager, 10,000. Dispatcher, 10,000. Pilot, 10,000. Yeah, I think it, even though it doesn't say, I think it might just get paid out at the end, sadly. The only workaround for that it would be to do weekly pay, but I don't feel like that works very well for us because, you know, not very consistent. To cruise. That's too much. It's like Mach points. 7.5 for this guy. We're all the way. Yeah, we're just crossing over Monaco here. Some of the best bailable music out here. Micro Como da Bajuro, Gran Caribe, all that stuff, all come from this area. Yeah, it doesn't explicitly say that it's paid when the jobs are delivered, but if you haven't received it, it's not a settings issue on my end, so it's active. I just assumed it wasn't because it does specify that completed jobs are when the job's complete, obviously. So, I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's fine. Like, I can just rent. I can rent with the VA. But if we all rent with the VA, then I'm gonna have to redo the percentages again. Because it's not gonna be in the, you know. It would have to skew back the other way. I don't think they'll do it. They won't do it on this server or G-Funk. They're just going to recommend that you change servers. That's going to be their easy way out. So. Yeah, I mean, I know that's what they're going to say. But no worries, man. Just I can swap you out into a VA plane. Yeah, Badger, that's why I recommended, because your initial costs before the jobs are all complete, it could very well be more than what you have there. So, I would recommend that you manually relocate your plane by doing a job for your own company just to get some more in the bank. You can do a side hustle too. Are rental costs going up? No, I don't think so. Or at least I haven't really paid attention to it, but I mean, we could absolutely. I mean, we could get bonds for all of us to do these flights. It'd be no problem. But I would not run the same percentages because the VA would then be taking those hits. So I'd put it back down to, 50-50 or 40-60. And probably take away the hourly or something like that. Something more balanced. Top of drop is at Puerto Cabello just before, so I mean, in theory, Ace. I mean, there are ways you can. It's dynamic in that you can change things. For your own company in the VA, but like how much it's actually being tweaked on its own or following an algorithm to change on its own, I don't feel like I've seen. I mean, aside from the main tweak when they made Thunder even more challenging and then split the servers. If you mean in the sense of like, does it spit out new jobs that fill a void in a place? Like, let's say we ran cargo between Caracas and Lima or something a bunch of times, and then there's like no jobs between Peru and like it would figure that out and it would put new jobs in at roughly the same whatever the same volume is, you know, be that weight or total money or whatever. I think probably where I used to go every year back when I was younger, Lake Barclay and Eagle Lake. I'm thinking not quite sure. Yeah, probably. I'm thinking it'll be the weekend of the whatever, the 11th or something, maybe. If I can honestly push it into like the middle of next week, that would be nice, because then I don't have to really mess with my schedule here or deal with people. Like, really, like going like on a Tuesday or Wednesday is good. May not happen. We'll see. I hope it does. But I don't really like going to that area much beyond like mid-August, because the bears really start to come down. As you get closer to September, it gets they start to get bolder and hungrier and coming lower in the mountains. So I don't like doing it with kids. Too late. Normally I would go up there like 3 weeks ago. Like mid to early to mid July. That's when I like going up there. But almost a top drop here. I also don't like that area got popular. Got pushed for many years by different publications and websites, and it's not nearly the same as it used to be. Yeah, so we'll see. I think there's a chance the second half of the week of the 14th too. I'm really just like going in part-time Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. So if I have Thursday and Friday, maybe just head out Thursday. We used to do it when we used to go in July, or like right around, just after the solstice. We would leave. I mean, we would leave 6 p.m. From Western Washington, get up there at 7:30 and try to bust it out before dark, type of thing. So we'd be setting up camp at like 9:30. It's still light, That's one thing that's really nice out here about summer, is like it feels like you could do so much stuff in a day, you know. But it's turned now, so it's getting dark around 8:30 right now. And of course, we're right in the swing where it's we're losing all kinds of daylight every day. Or it seems like certainly every week is a significant amount of daylight that we're losing these days. Oh yeah, best summers in the world, man. When they're not smoky, which is less frequently. Yeah, I'm gonna be biking in next week. I guess it's not. No, it's not. It's not next week. It's the week after next. Really. So I have more time than I thought. Now that I think about it. Okay. We'll put the VNAV on here. And we're gonna be headed down. I've not felt that way, G-Funk, personally, just because it's the first time I guess that we're kind of back to somewhat of a normal. So we've done so much, like I was saying, like so much in a day even, you know, you take the kids to 2 totally different activities, spend hours there, still come home, have time, and then, you know, either put together a stream or you know, go out and do something else together at night. You know, it's crazy, but so it's felt sufficient to me, sufficiently long. But yeah, the 2 summers that I was, well, it's 2 or, well, I guess it's probably 3 for us because we locked down so early. Yeah, those went really fast. Those went really, really fast. Ooh, thanks for sharing the pictures, Buffalo. Cache spots too. You can put spot stuff from your spotting experiences. I'm trying to. That's a little plug. Number 1 for Mr. Cache. Number 2, just because I'm trying to find reasons to keep the channel open. Because it's just so dead so often. But he did post a bunch of pictures of Oshkosh recently. Yeah, it could just be spotters or something. Yeah, that's an idea. He requested it way back. Yeah, surprise, surprise. they keep the spotters pretty cleaned up around Payne too. So I did have a cool experience the other day though. We were going to get we have this pizza place we like on the coast, and we take the freeway that goes around, and there's a couple of bridges from the actual factory over to Payne, and I saw a unpainted whatever it was, a triple or something that they were towing across the bridge. First time I had seen that as I was driving underneath. Okay. Shortly on approach into Maiquetia. Looks like we're gonna pass this pesky slow-tation on the way down. Got a 4,000, 240, and 170. 31. All right. She's trying to slow down, isn't she? That's what's going on here. They're gonna need a better rate of descent. Wants to help her out here. Didn't someone just recently come out with a BJC scenery? Buff? I feel like I saw that somewhere. I mean, not just. This was probably, I don't know, beginning of summer? Something like that? Late spring? You sure? No, I guess not. It's just that freeware. Yeah. Yeah, I know that one. I had it installed at some point. I think we did something out in your neck of the woods once. Oh, my legs. My legs! They just came out with, Orbex has a 2-pack for Washington State. One of the airports is, like, the closest training, like Cessna approved, whatever, training facility airport. Harvey Airstrip, or Harvey Airfield, out in Snohomish. And it's really good. Not perfect, but it's really good. I would have a couple of recommendations to them, but I drive or bike past that place at least once a week. And oftentimes I end up there more than once a week because they have a little cafe that overlooks that we like to go. My daughter especially likes to go to for brunches, so. A little bit. It's broken 2,500 or so. Not too bad. I'm in vertical speed, right? That's not holding. Hold. Why are you doing that to me? Oh, for Christ's sake.
Slats extended.
Where are you? Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Flaps 15. Quiet. Quiet.
Is that guy flying to Margarita? Oh, he's flying a Trilander. Heck yeah.
2,500.
Look, on Iveo. Actually, there's a guy flying the Trilander. He just flew from here to Margarita Island. Remember when we did that? In the choppy air? That might be a tail number from the choppy air, to be honest. Trilander fam.
Flaps 28. Gear down. 3-3.
Caracas traffic. Last hit at 9:42 is established final runway 10. Maiquetia. Nose.
Flaps 40.
Well, we should. I think we should have just done that first flight. This is it's the turnaround time and then not being in the flow of things. I think, really. Pull the throttle a little bit too low.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
2 in reverse.
Oh yeah, can we? Yeah, we can make that. Bienvenidos a Caracas Maiquetia. We'll park international just since this is technically a flight from La Ciudad de Panama. But you can see another last-headed Mad Dog over there. Maybe we'll park here before we eat, so we can see some people coming. Yeah, we got a bunch of people lined up. You guys are doing a real nice job lined up today. L&D coming in first, followed by Badger. Got Buffalo and Stuck. It helps that it's like way out there at 4,000 too. And Ace landed right in front of me. They're liners, I know, right? No Tatercast. Yeah, Tatercast has been. I feel like maybe he did a full-on trip. with his wife, because he remember he was his 50th anniversary. That's big. So I hope they did do something. I hope they're well, and I'm sure we'll see him back at some point. If you grab, I think maybe Flow came out since you've been gone, but if you grab that and you grab Blue's bot, that's a good way to get your. It's pretty much, it'll tell you the same as on air, I think, or pretty consistently, very close anyway. Flow is this thing. It's a reinvention of the toolbar, and Blue has made a plugin for it. Stug's still got a little ways here. We'll pull up and get shut down and watch him. Yeah, you got 88, though, G-Funk, flying all the way across the Atlantic, right? That's gotta feel good. I had a pretty good last 160, I think, in the 310 in Conakry. The weather was not good. I don't think anyone's gotten there except for JD. Not quite. Almost. About as close as we're getting there. Hey, thanks, Ace. Turn it down a little bit. Appreciate you guys. And that's where we're going to end. We'll pull over and watch Mr. Stug here. I hope you guys enjoyed Real Rounds number 13. Fun to be back in the Mad Dog. Definitely. Once again, just a reminder, if you haven't already, smash that like button and come out and support us. Many ways to support the charitable cause out in Venezuela here. Probably the easiest and the most regular and something that we're promoting actively is the Patreon, patreon.com/EdmanosVA. Your support is welcome and applauded. Moving forward into season 4. Tomorrow, welcome in, Stug, by the way. Absolute butter. Yeah, I just don't have the H yet, so we can't really see it. Tomorrow is the last regular Twitch stream. That will be over on the Twitch at 8 p.m. Pacific. Tentatively, it could be 9. Just kind of depends on the heat. But probably 8 p.m. Pacific. We will be flying up to Svalbard for the end of the turn migration. Please join us over for that. And then on Saturday actually will be Hermanos Operations here on the YouTube. And I forgot to post that. It's the first time we're going to do Saturday operations here on this channel. So that's kind of the plan. I don't know what Sunday's going to look like yet. Saturday's a bit up in the air just because my son's race and all that stuff. So, but I'll let you guys know, of course, on the Discord, on the Patreon, and wherever else I can find you. Appreciate your time tonight. From Caracas Maiquetia, I wish you well. Que tengan muy buena noche. Hasta la próxima y saludos.